Hi and welcome to Gamers Web Unbox. Today we're going to continue our look at Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Part Works from Games Workshop and Hachette Partworks Limited. This is issue 8. Sorry it's been a while. I had to wait for my subscription arriving and it only arrived today. Okay, so crack straight in. This issue we're going to look at librarians and we're going to get our lovely librarian figure which comes on 2 sprues and that's the base. Okay, so have a look at the front before we open the pack. Next issue, in issue 9, we get some more poxwalkers, and then in issue 10 we get the very large blight hauler, nymphetic blight hauler. Okay. Right, so without further ado, we'll just jump straight in. Okay, and let's get cracking. Okay, I'm going to look at the figure first, and then we'll have a look at the actual magazine itself. Okay, usual base. Okay, so the actual figure comes in 2 separate parts, or separate sprues I should say. There's the robes and the legs and the main torso. Right, and then on the second sprue, which is a little bit more detailed, we have is a power sword, a force sword, along with the shoulder pauldrons, the arms, and the backpack, and then a choice of 2 heads. So as you can see, we've got the head with the helmet on, and the head without the helmet on. Okay, and those purity seals. Yes, purity seals. So I'll just have a quick look at those. Lots of purity seals, because this guy's pretty pure, because he, you know, for the Emperor and all that. Okay, so just zoom back out a bit. Okay, so the magazine, there's a closer look at the Primaris Librarian. All painted up, looks absolutely amazing. Paint job's fantastic. I like his eyes look cool. Okay, so jump straight in. As usual, in this issue it tells us what we're going about. This introduces librarians to your games. We've not had any of the magic users at all, force users, psych users, whatever you want to call them for 40k. We've not had any of those to date, although the 40k universe is filled with them. Now, because Conquest is aimed at new players, they have to introduce things gradually as not to bombard people with information and overload them. So here we go, Space Marine Librarians. And having a look, it tells you all about Space Marine Librarians, how they go along, the force weapons, using a Psychic HUD or a Geas HUD, the different kind of weapons that they use, so Rug of Tigris, which is used by Tigris, the Ultramarines Chief Librarian, Ultramarines Force Stave and a Force Sword, and then the ranks of the Librarians and Librarius. Defense of Valius, which is a bit more information. How to build your Primaris Librarian, and of course our usual safety first, clippers and glue. Right, you know, like, don't run with the snippers. It's terrible, kids. You know, people do it all the time, and you know, there's terrible accidents. Okay, building your librarian, and of course how to paint your librarian. So we start off with Macragge blue, and then we put the black details on. By now you should have all these if you've collected all 8 parts. Retributor armour, Agrax Earthshade, Lead Belcher, and Null Noil and Bugman's Glow. So basically the model, the paints that we've had in the previous 7 issues that have come with paints, or inks, or washes I should say, they're all being put to full effect, which is fantastic. Psychic Might, so this is a new phase to the game, so this basically introduces the Psychic phase for using your Psychers, tells you what you need. And then we have our rules update for Librarians, Reavers, Poxwalkers, Plague Marines, which we should know anyway because we have these before now. And then this is just a quick recap on how to actually use a psychic power. So Smite has a warp charge value of 5. If manifested, the closest enemy within 18 inches will suffer, the Psycho suffers D3 mortal wounds. And then we have how to resolve the psychic powers, clear the deck, which is basically a quick scenario as always. So 6 pot walkers, 2 units of 3 plague marines, 1 librarius, 1 primaris librarian, and 3 reavers. And the victory conditions. You have to forgive me. I've just finished work, and this is my 6th review. There we go. So extra rules. So Might of Heroes, weapons requap, and a blight launcher. And then a usual subscribe, and what's coming in the next issues. So next issue we have the Poxwalkers, and then after that we have the Nymphetic Blight Hauler. Okay, so that's a quick look at Warhammer 40,000 Conquest issue 8. Can't believe we're on issue 8 already. It's well, actually we're past issue 8 because it took me a while to get hold of issues 7, 8, 9 and 10. So I'm going to jump on with those right now and get those reviews done. Thank you for tuning in. What are your thoughts on this Conquest magazine so far? Are you enjoying it? Are you not liking it? Is there too much chaos? Would you like to see something different? Leave it down in the comments down here. Okay, you can follow the links in the description to the excellent Warhammer 40,000 Conquest Facebook group. Those guys are fantastic. They do some great work, and it's a really good community. There's no backstabbing, no arguing. Everybody just seems to enjoy themselves there. And also, links for subscribing to the magazine will be in the description as well. As always, I'm Mark, Gamers Web, for gamers, by gamers.